So the first thing is that really hurts relationships that are good. And whenever you get to that point, you feel like you're ready to give up and throw in the towel. This is when you got to come back and examine yourself with these things right here. The first thing is criticism. And most of the time, the women do it more so than the men. We have a bad habit of just criticizing every little single thing. We want to point out everything that basically says that your partner is flawed. We want to just stage all kind of problems for no reason at all. Pointing the finger, always doing that, pointing the finger. If you hadn't said this or did that, we could be a lot further now. So instead of doing that, you got to chill on that. So that's the number one thing that causes couples to really fall out is criticism. Number two, being defensive. Well, of course, if you could criticize somebody, that's exactly what you're going to get back. You're going to get back someone who feels and acts defensive. So you got to be careful of how you talk to people, because how they respond to you, you might not like it. And that would cause, tension in your relationship. And you don't have to have that tension. You just have to learn how to talk to one another. Responding to your relationship negative is always going to lead to negative results. Remember that. If you come out here and you communicate negative, then you will always get negative results in the end. The next thing is contempt. Contempt, always talking down to your man or your woman, always telling them what they ain't, and, just insulting them or acting like you're more superior and you're more better than they are. That is contempt. You don't got to do that. That's your partner. So why are you putting your partner down? Y'all supposed to be in this together. If you're not in this together, then of course, leave. But I'm telling you, if these are just some of your problems, you can sit down and work these things out. And the next thing is going to be stonewalling. Whenever one partner shuts down or tunes out, it's not okay. Listen, it's not okay not to care about how the other person feels. You got to learn how to take in consideration each other's feelings. Because first of all, we can have the same skin color all day long, or we can have different skin color all day long. But we all going to bleed the same blood. But the difference is, when you cut into us and get to the matters of our hearts, we all have been through different situations in life. We have walked different paths. We have been raised differently, and some things, like a lot of people who do shut down. That's because that's what they saw daddy or mama do. And 85%, listen, that's high. And it ain't lying. Because every guy I know does this. 85% of guys tune out when women are talking. When they're talking, it sounds like womp, 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 blah, 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 blah. That's what they hear whenever we start talking and criticizing and nagging and stuff. That's what guys hear. They don't hear a thing. They tune directly out. And then guess what? That makes us even more madder. So what do we got to do? We got to come back to a place of communication. We got to come back to a place of love where we can be considerate of each other's feelings. We got to learn how to work with our partners and not against our partner. Listen, you should never go out and talk to anybody negative about your partner. I don't care how mad you are about that man or woman. You should never talk negative about your partner or allow anyone to talk negative about your partner. That is who you chose, and that's who you should talk to if you got a problem with them. Because when it comes down to it, mama, daddy, sister, or cousins, or even relationship therapists, they can't handle your problems for you. Only thing we can do is point them out. We can point them out, but in the end, the choice is still yours. So do not be talking negative to anybody about your guy or your woman. And another thing that we need to do in order to be able to continue on with a relationship, that doesn't have that much stuff really bad. It's just that it feels bad because you've been doing it for so long, so it just feels bad. So another thing is learn how to respond to each other in a positive way. Please, please. If even if you had a bad day, try to blow that stuff off before you come home in the house. Don't bring your negative day into your home and just spoil it for everybody. Especially the one that your partner. Don't spoil it for your partner, because like I said, we don't know what each other be with throughout the day. Even if you have a stay-at-home wife who's with the kids, you don't know how hard her day was. Even if you have a husband who's been gone all week out on trucks, when he comes back in, don't give him a hard time. I know truck drivers have a thing, people always think truck drivers are cheating, but not everybody is a cheater. So I think that love can be brought back into these relationships. I think that they can be rekindled. I think before you throw that towel in, you should at least try some of these tips that I have given. And another thing too that you can do to help build a bond in your relationship is admire. Just simply admire the person that you're with. Whenever you talk about that person to other people, you should be saying good things. Because remember, the story that you tell everybody else is the story that's playing in your head too. So if you've got a negative story about your relationship playing in your head, guess what? Again, you're going to get a lot of negativity. And it's going to be hard to bring that fire back into your relationship. So I would say, learn how to admire your other half, whether they are with you or not. If they're going somewhere, still admire them. Learn how to say good things about them. Start speaking life into them. Start speaking over them. Start praying with them. Start doing things together. I think really, honestly, in 2018, I really hope and pray to see more couples come together like never before. And you know what? I pray that they can set technology down for a little bit, just so they can, for a lot, so they can bring real life back, so they can bring reality back to relationships. Yes, it's cute to get a text here and there, but it's nothing like being in the arms of the person you love. It's nothing like that. Whenever you can actually get in the arms of the person that you love and you feel loved, that's an out of this world experience. So 2018, put your cell phones down and hear what your lover is saying. Valentine's Day is coming up February 14th. So listen, put your phones down. Instead of tuning out on your partner, how about you get off in Facebook? How about you get off in Twitter and Google? Well, you can use YouTube. I will allow y'all to use YouTube so that you can play some nice romantic music, and just chill together. I'll let you have that one. But start chilling off of social media sites. Point blank. That's how so many families and lovers get torn apart, because they're all on social media. And if you're on your phone 24/7, you're not going to have time to bond with the one who really loves you. You're not going to have time to bond because you're going to be too focused in that phone. And people don't know that these phones can send us straight to hell. They can send us straight to hell, because I feel like these phones, they're good to have when you know how to use them. Everybody should not be allowed to have a cell phone. And everybody should put their cell phone down at the dinner table. That's what I think. And if you're in the bed together, those of you that are married, I say that you should put your phone down instead of trying to see what's on Facebook and be in other people's business. Start tending to your own business. Start seeing what's going on in your own home. Because Mrs. Jody don't mind coming up in there. And Mr. Jody don't either. So y'all got to really start focusing on your own business, your own love business, your love affair with one another. Rekindle that love and stay in that relationship if it's good for you. Now, I will say this. If you're in a bad or abusive relationship, I ain't telling you to give no second chance. If somebody is bruising you or something like that, now you ain't got. Don't even try to stay in that. Y'all better run. But again, slow down with criticizing. Stop being so defensive. It's not that serious. A year from now, even 3-4 hours from now, you won't even know why you're mad. You'll just be walking around the house fussing with one another, and it's uncalled for. Come back to a place of love. Come back to a place of humble beginnings. You know how important it is to have humble beginnings. As a matter of fact, just think back to when you first met that person, how much you loved them and how excited they made you feel, how you ran out and told all your girlfriends and boyfriends about, homeboys, told your homeboys about who you had met and stuff. That was a good feeling. It was an exciting feeling. And that's how you got to try to keep it going. Of course, there's going to be ups and downs in a relationship. There always will be ups and downs, and there will always be challenges. But learn how to push through. Push through. Push through. Feed your relationship love, and that's what you will reap. Feed your relationship kindness, that's what you will reap. If you feed your relationship truth, that's what you will reap. An honest relationship with one another. I'm feeling so excited already for Valentine's Day. So that's it, y'all, for Relationship 411. Is before you throw in that towel, examine some of the things that you're doing and see if these things can be amended. See if you can mend the areas where you are messing up at. And we got to admit, we do mess up a whole lot. All right, y'all. So that's all I got for you. And I'm going to keep it moving right here in the Midnight Love Garden on DWJJ, Philippines FM Teleradio, and also UGA Gospel Storm Midnight Love Garden with Miss Coco Bowden. I'm going to dedicate this song right here. I'm just going to dedicate this song to the lovers. It's called I'll Stand by Lady Bunzel Bletcher. I'm telling y'all, this is an awesome song. So I'm going to dedicate it to y'all. And, at the end of this song, she says, I'll stand on your word, Jesus. And that's what you got to do in order for your relationship to grow and be big and beautiful, bring life back to the love that you thought you lost. All right?
What your word says I am a chosen generation. Yes, I am a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. That's why I'll stand until your will is clear to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend R.L. Bush.
There are times when life gets crazy and I don't know which way to go from you. But you know what? There are days when I want to give up. I want to throw in the towel and I want to let go. But I've learned that I should stand steadfast on what I know. I wish I had a witness here. I'm a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy